Hey guys, Achy here. Welcome to my guide on Obor, the free-to-play hill giant boss. This guide is going to be aimed at free-to-play Ironman, and if you are new around here, be sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe for your boy, help me out. It really does help the channel grow. But with that being said, let's just get right into the guide. Starting things off with requirements. Other than stats, the only thing you will need to access Obor's lair is a giant key. You will have to go ahead and farm some hill giants first. They drop at a rate of 1 in 128, so it really shouldn't take all that long to get saved up. They do also change to 1 in 64 drop rate if you kill them in the wilderness, but there really isn't a great place to farm them in free to play. And I should also mention that you can get another giant key from killing Obor himself at a rate of 1 in 16, so it's not too bad. But yeah, basically that's all you need to know for that. Alright, here we go. This is how we are going to be getting to Obor's lair from Varrock Bank. It is not a very far run at all, and I'm pretty positive all of you guys know where Varrock Bank is. You just come over here to this little shack. Make sure you bring your brass key so you can get in. Come down the ladder. And then once you get over into the corner here, there's gonna be a gate. And inside that gate is Obor's lair. But make sure you do not go in there until you are ready to fight him. If you go in and log out, you will lose your key, so just be wary of that. Now that we are here, let's go ahead and talk about some of the stats I would recommend in order to get you some nice and easy kills. First off, you are going to need at least 40 prayer for the protection from range prayer. Honestly though, the higher the better. I have had close calls and almost ran out of prayer, and being in a mage setup, Obor hits really hard, so just keep that in mind when doing this. I'm also going to go ahead and recommend 59 magic for Fire Blast. You could get away with less, but we want this to go nice and smooth, so just go ahead and get 59 magic, and that's all you're going to need for the recommended stats. Next up, we will talk about your gear setup. This setup is very basic, and all you will need is some basic mage gear, a magic amulet, a staff of fire for your fire runes on Fire Blast, and then an anti-dragon shield, which I don't think is actually necessary. But yep, very basic, very easy. And let's move into the inventory setup now. For your inventory, you will want anchovy pizzas and swordfish. That way you can combo eat and you will have the highest chance of survival. It's totally not necessary though. I am going to be using just swordfish, so don't worry, you can totally downgrade even to lobsters and you'll still be just fine. I would also recommend bringing energy pots if you have them, because we will be running around a lot for this method. And on top of the food and energy potion, make sure you don't forget your runes for Fire Blast. I would recommend bringing about 100 casts, plus you will need to bring your brass key and your giant key. That way you can even get into the lair. But next up, we are going to go over some of Obor's attacks. Alright, real quick before we go in and do our example kill, I just want to touch on some of Obor's attacks. Obor, he attacks with two different styles, being ranged and melee. His max melee hit being 22, and his max range hit is 26. For the entire fight, I would keep Protect from Missiles on because we will be running around the room. But make sure you do keep in mind that Protect from Missiles will only negate half the damage that Obor's range attacks will do. But with all that being said, I think we are ready to go on and face the mighty Obor. Let's do it. Here we go, time to fight Obor. Go ahead and enter the lair. And then make sure to turn on Protect from Range before starting the fight. Also make sure you have full run energy before going in. And don't be like me and remember to turn it on. The method is very easy to go ahead and kill him. All you need to do is keep running, back and forth between the east and west walls. Every time you run into a wall, you will be able to get off a fire blast on Obor. Every now and then he will end up doing some damage to you, so this is when you should go ahead and eat. And you should also be focusing eating over killing him. This way you don't go ahead and end up dying. I should also mention, when he does hit you, you should be spam clicking because it makes it easier to get away. If you're not spam clicking, you might just basically be stuck there and he'll just keep hitting you. I personally love doing the method like this because it's super easy and you don't have to use any nature runes to snare him. The snare method I find is a little bit more difficult than this too. And for your first, I don't know, maybe 20-30 kills, I definitely recommend just doing it like this. It's going to be much easier than trying to use melee or ranged. But yeah, this kill is taking a little bit longer than I expected. I've been hitting some zeros and everything, but my account isn't really, like, I only have 60 mage, like 40 some prayer, so just trying to showcase how you really can do it at a lower level. It's really not too bad. And this is another reason why I recommended getting Fire Blast, because you're just going to be doing that much more damage compared to the other blast spells. And here we go, only 19 HP. Another Fire Blaster, 2. Oh damn, he's messing me up. Here we go. Should be the kill here. Maybe we'll get something good, maybe. Come on. Oh, well, death runes, alright, we'll take it. This is where I'm gonna end the guide though. Until next time, peace out.